Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I'm going over this probiotic, and this is made by the company VITALITOWN. Vital. Well, I'll hold that up there. I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm pretty certain. But there's the company that's made by. Probiotics, 120 billion CFUs. That's more than most. That's impressive there. 36 specially selected strands. That's something that I learned about years ago when I first started taking probiotics. You don't want to just look at how many billion CFUs there are. You also want to see how many strands. Generally speaking, the more strands, kind of the better it's going to be. Not all the time, obviously. But if you only have one or two strands, it's probably not going to be as beneficial or effective as something like this would be. Unless, of course, your doctor, whoever, recommend you take a specific strand for a specific reason. But if you're just looking for a generic probiotic, you want to see lots of strands. You want to see lots of the CFUs. Let's see, this is shelf stable with a delayed release with probiotics and digestive enzymes. Delayed release is also something I learned about. That's important. Because if probiotics sit in your actual stomach for too long, the acid in your stomach will actually kind of start doing some damage to them. Whereas then you want that stuff to get a little bit deeper down in you there to start doing its magic. But delayed release is a plus. So there's lots of pluses on this here. Again, 120 billion CFUs, 36 strands. Delayed release, shelf stable. I'm not exactly sure what that would be. My guess would be that refrigeration needed or not needed. I did see on the side of this one that they recommend refrigerating it, but is not required to be refrigerated. So I'm not really sure why they didn't just pick one or the other. I mean, just tell us, like, should we refrigerate it or not? So that's not a big complaint. That's just me being whiny about it. But shelf stable on the front. On the back, again, they said they recommend it, but not require that you refrigerate it. They list all your probiotics in here. Again, I've been taking this type of stuff for years. That's something I learned about a long time ago. Again, not only do you want to see a lot of variety, you want to see that the company will actually tell you what's in there, and they do. So that's good. That's a big deal. They're doing that. They have their digestive enzyme complex. I'm not going to try to read all that. I'm half blind. I couldn't if I wanted to, and if I could read it, I wouldn't be able to pronounce it correctly. But it's all on there. So good stuff. Let's see, serving size is 1 veggie capsule. So let's see, adults take 1 veggie capsule daily with a meal or as recommended by a qualified healthcare professional. All right, so initial smell, I don't smell anything. I get a hint of the plastic, but I have had other brands that you take a whiff of it and you can smell peppermint and different things. Not that that's a bad thing at all, but if you are sensitive to certain smells, I'm not, but my wife is, so that's something I was going to be cautious about if I'm trying to get her to try something new. But there's no smell to this one, so if you are sensitive to smells, hopefully this won't give you a problem kind of getting it down. As far as the actual size of it, you can see here that it is pretty standard. I would not consider that a overly large one. I would not consider that a small one. Again, to me, that appears to be a very, very standard capsule size. I've been taking these now for, I don't know exactly how many days. It's been less than a week, but it's been less than a week that I've been taking these. I have not had any negative experiences with it. They are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So if you are looking for a new probiotic, as of right now anyway, I would highly recommend this one. So there you go, guys. I hope this was a little bit useful for you.